Can you believe it's already been a year?
Since our anniversary?
Yeah, it just flew by.
I know.
Feels like it was just the other day we met.
Yeah, it was 11/11, written in the stars.
Yeah, 2023. And
Speak up.
the crazy part is that, like, how everything had to align.
Right.
The universe kept trying to pull us together, but not directly, but all these little coincidences, like.
Well, coincidences, right? Or are they?
So, how about how I didn't really know you didn't know me. We matched on Facebook dating prior to 11/11 when we went out, and nothing really came about because I was scared to, not be cool. And I think I messaged you and said, "Hey, are you going to Palatine Street Fest?"
And I said, I don't think so.
And in my mind, I'm just like, all right, well, I don't want to ask this girl out. Like, that was kind of me being unsure about leading. So I was like, all right, well, whatever. I tried.
Yeah, okay, you tried. Yeah, okay.
3 months
I
later.
literally, like, here's the thing. Like, I don't know if it's because of, like, my neurodivergence or if I'm just not good at, like, picking up on that kind of stuff. But, like, I didn't know he was trying to see if I wanted to hang out. I genuinely just thought he was asking me because he knew that I lived in Palatine, and so just wanted to see if I was, like, in the area. I don't know. I'm like, that's supposed to be you asking me out, but...
In my mind, I'm thinking that, oh, well, she's not interested in going to Street Fest and, trying like 4 or 5 different vendors of food, and then, lo and behold, I was like, oh, we matched on Tinder, and how about how I was like all excited. I was like, oh, okay, let's try and be direct this time. And I'm like, I recognize her from Facebook dating. I was like, she's very, very pretty, and I was like, all right, let's not mess this one up. So let's be direct. Let's be up front. And I remember I was all excited I matched you, and then I was like, all right, so I was like, we should get dinner sometime. And I messaged you that, and then I was like, no, wait. Don't let her go through the cracks.
I immediately said sure, and then you followed up.
Sure. I said, no, let's get dinner on Friday. Or Saturday.
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday. And I told her, I was like, I'm not looking for a pen pal. Until we meet, like, I'm not trying to just go back and forth. I set a date up, which was completely not like me. But I had a good feeling about you.
Right.
I was just like, all right, so. And I forgot my wallet. And I had to go turn around and go back to my house. And then I text you, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I forgot my wallet. I might be a little late. And you're like, oh, that's fine, it's no big deal. And, yeah, you want to...
Well, he showed up with roses, like a big bouquet of them. I was enamored from the get-go, let's just put it like that. We talked about everything you're not supposed to talk about, right? Because why not? Like, I want to know right away. Like, are you someone that I'm going to be compatible with? So what did we talk about? Like, religion and, like, God, politics, like, everything. Like, within 10 minutes? I don't know.
20 minutes, maybe?
20? 20? And we talked so long that we shut the restaurant down. We got kicked out. They were closing. But we didn't want to say goodbye to each other. And we both didn't drink, so bar was out of the question.
I don't want to invite her over to my house.
I was like,
I don't want to,
But, like, I could not say goodbye to him. So we settled on ice cream. And I suggested that we eat in the car because it was so quiet in there, and I didn't want people to, like, hear our conversation. So we sat in my car until, like, what time was that? Like 1 and 2? Like
1:30, 2?
1:30 or 2 in the morning, just talking. We shut the ice cream place down. And this one goes from asking me out from the following Friday to bumping it up to the next day, which was really, like, that night, I guess. Because, Except, wait, here's where it gets good. Come on, let's let them know where it gets good. So I get home and I immediately want to show all my friends this guy, how cute he is, that the date went really well. So, like, I go to pull up his dating profile, and it's gone.
It's not there.
And it's gone. And I was, like, really nervous because two thoughts ran through my head. Either, A, that's it. I'm going to get ghosted. Like, that's the end of it. Or B, he likes me so much that he actually deleted his social media.
Yep.
And I said, oh my God, who do you think you are? I was like, that is probably the most craziest thought you could have had. I was just like, shut that away. You're probably gonna get ghosted. And you know what? He didn't text me in the morning. I was thinking.
I set the date.
I was sick.
I'm at work on it.
Literally sick to my stomach. Like,
I got home from the date at like 2, and I immediately just deleted Tinder. I was like, all right, this is it. Like, either I'm trying to be intentional and move the date up from Friday to the next day. And she agreed, and I was like, all right. I text her, hey, I got home safe. You get home safe, and like just check in. And she's like, all right, great. I said, I had a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And that was it. Then in the morning, I was like, all right, be cool. Don't text her good morning, thinking I'm all tough. Not tough, but I don't want to be clingy. And so we set the date for after work. And about noon,
yeah,
the next day, I finally texted her when I was on my break. I said, hey, would you still like to hang out today?
I was like, oh, okay, we're still on. And I immediately decided I needed to whip something up, so I had an excuse to invite him to come back to my apartment.
We went on a nice walk.
We went on an amazing walk. We got coffees. We did the forest preserve. It was really beautiful. But, like, once again, I didn't want to say goodbye. It had only been, like, 2 hours or something. And that wasn't nearly enough time. So I whipped up this, like, berry bread with, like, raspberries and blueberries because this one over here loves berries. And, you know me. I'm like, ooh, I got to get in his head. And so then I said, do you want to come inside? I baked some bread.
I said, sure, just had a nice second date, and,
And it went so good that we ordered pizza, and I fell asleep on the couch.
And I'm over here, laying down out there, cuddled, and I'm just like, do I awkwardly get up? Do I just kind of
Apparently
pretend
I was
to sleep?
snoring too, apparently.
But I kind of waited and lay with her. I was like, all right, I'll just wait for a little bit. It's not too late. And then finally she woke up. And then we said goodbye. And Friday you came over to my house, and I was teasing you all throughout the week. A little bit of I couldn't wait to see you till Friday. But this is how it was. Because I saw you Saturday and Sunday. And Friday I was like, alright, I gotta impress her. I'm like, I really like this girl. She's cute, she's funny, she's smart, she has her own place.
Listen, I was coming from such below even, what's the word I'm looking for? Like bare minimum, that's the term I was coming. I didn't even know what like bare minimum was, so anything you did, I was like, oh. And I still feel that way. But, like, it was just, that's why I think what made it so incredible is, like, I just had never been treated, like, nice before. So, yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy because,
And now, here we are. We're going to celebrate our first 1 year married anniversary. We're going back to the Dominican Republic to celebrate because that's where we eloped and got married. And we're also excited to share that we are combining our shared experience in the personal transformation space, me specifically with mental health, neurodivergence, and fitness, plus really special interests in philosophy and psychology, blending it with Tim's knowledge and expertise in men's inner strength. But I'll let you speak on that one.
A little bit. Yeah. So we're trying to, be strong men, but what's it take to be a strong man? Strong emotionally, strong physically, strong mentally. What does that mean? And once you do some digging, some reflection, figure out what you would like to be, then you could really set a goal to try to achieve, what you would like to be. But until you know what you would like to move forward to, you're just kind of floating along.
Until you have like a new vision in
Or a
your
plan.
mind, like a plan, and plus a way to execute it, right? Like you have to start with even having an idea of what you want, right? And then you have to have the tools to get there. And I think that's why a lot of people stay like stuck and stagnant and never really grow. It's not because they're lazy or they don't even want to. It's just because we don't sometimes know or have the tools. And between Tim and I think we have a combined, what would you say, over 15 years of experience in the rooms, in therapy, in social work settings, tons of stuff like that. And plus our background and expertise in me specifically consulting, storytelling, change management, and personal training. It just felt like there was no other path for us than doing something like this and taking our comedy, but also our deep love and friendship, and bringing it to other couples so that
they're gonna be happy. And
yes, you can find your inner magic, and then you're able to create heaven on earth with someone else. Yes,
so great, but with somebody else it makes it even greater.
Yes.
So stay tuned for more.
Yes.
More to come, and thanks.